Hi, this is Michael Arnold. I wanted to make a short video just to go over some of the things that I found really useful in advising people on how they can increase their fertility. In my acupuncture practice, what I find is when people come to me, often it's the really basic things that people aren't doing that can really make all the difference. So some of this advice you might have heard before. I've talked about some of this in some of my other emails, but the really important thing is not whether you know it, it's are you doing it? Because I've yet to find someone who's doing all of these things that I'm going to recommend to you. And they're all things that can really help to increase your fertility. So before you even consider doing something like having acupuncture or seeing a nutritionist, and especially if you're thinking about spending a lot of money on IVF, these are the things that you need to be doing first. They need to be in place as the foundation first. So the first thing that I recommend to people is to drink enough water to be fully hydrated. Most people are chronically dehydrated. Every single cell in your body is made up of 70% water, and when the water in your cells is not constantly replenished, the cells start to die off. So if you're not fully hydrated, there's no way that your overall health and your fertility can be at its optimum. There's a conversion chart that I use that actually doctors use in hospitals. The first thing that'll happen if you go into hospital is they'll put you on a drip, and that's to ensure that the fluid is being constantly replaced in your body. It's that important. That's the first thing they'll do. And the way to figure out how much water you need to be drinking each day is to take your body weight in pounds and divide it by 2, and that's the number of fluid ounces you need each day. So that means, just to give you a rough idea, that if you weigh 12 stone, then you need about 2¼ litres every day. That may sound like a lot, but I guarantee if you start drinking the amount of water that your body needs to replenish the water every day, you will notice a huge boost in your energy levels. So try it out. Don't take my word for it, try it out in fact. And the next one is breakfast, eating breakfast. You'd be surprised the number of people who skip breakfast on a regular basis. The body has natural cycles, and each part of your body has a time of peak activity. The stomach, that time is between 7 and 9 AM. And that's when it's most active and most able to digest and to take in nutrients. And if you miss that window, you really can't make up for it later on in the day. So start making sure you have breakfast every single day, and again, all these things added together just start to have a huge impact on your fertility and your overall health. Another big one is exercise. A really easy way of making sure you get enough exercise every day is that I always recommend, because it doesn't have to be going to the gym every day. Walking, brisk walking every day for say 40 minutes at least, is a great form of exercise. What I usually recommend to people is if you can walk say 20 minutes part of your journey to work and 20 minutes on the way home. It just fits it into your daily routine and becomes part of your daily routine. The easier and more routine you can make these things, the better. And just doing 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening every day is going to make a huge difference. The next one is relaxation. Research has constantly shown that relaxation or increased stress levels has a negative impact on fertility. And you might say, well, that's all very well and good, but how do I actually relax? The way that I recommend to people, aside from exercise, which has the added benefit of relaxation, as well as increasing the blood circulation and the oxygenation of your tissues, exercise also helps to relax. But another really powerful way is meditation. Again, numerous research studies have shown the power of meditation. There's a big study out that came out recently looking at meditation and depression. And because of that research, now doctors are really taking it very seriously and recommending people to use meditation, or mindfulness they sometimes call it. There's a lot of misconceptions about meditation. People think it's very difficult. Some people think you've got to stop your mind completely, you've got to stop thinking, but that's not the case. You might find that if you try and stop your mind, actually it causes more struggle, because you say, oh, stop mind, or stop thinking, but actually that's That's not the way to do it. So I'll just teach you a very simple technique that I teach to my patients, which is a mindfulness meditation technique, which basically all you need to do is find a comfortable place. It can be sitting or lying. Start off with, it's best if you can find somewhere where you won't be disturbed, and just start to become aware of your breath. Just focus your awareness, your attention on your breath, and gradually you'll find that your breath starts to become more natural and more relaxed. Now what will happen as you're doing this is a thought, or several thoughts probably, will come into your mind and distract you. This is inevitable and completely normal at first. Don't worry if that happens. Don't struggle with a thought. Don't push it away. Don't engage with it. Just watch it. And as soon as you become aware that a thought has entered your mind, or that you've lost your awareness of your breathing, just bring your attention back to your breathing again. And if you practice that for just 5 minutes every day to start off with, you'll notice a huge difference in your overall stress levels, your sense of relaxation, and your general sense of ease in yourself. So it can be a challenge at first. Usually the biggest challenge is that people think, oh, I'm doing it wrong because I spend more time thinking than I do being aware of my breathing. That's completely normal. At first that will happen. But the more you do it, like with anything, the easier it'll get. And it's just something that, again, with regular practice, if you're prepared to invest 5 minutes of your time every day, the rewards are enormous, I promise you. So we've got the water, we've got breakfast, we've got exercise, and we've got meditation. If you're doing all 4 of those things every day, then like I said, don't take my word for it. Just try doing those 4 things, and I think you'll be quite surprised. And not only will it impact your fertility, it will just increase your overall sense of well-being and your energy levels and your sense of happiness. And you've only got one body, so you might as well look after it as best you can. So thanks for listening. If you've got any questions, just send me a quick email, and I will do my best to reply. Thank you.